A boardroom meeting with the owner of a shoe brand, Mrs. Naomi Williams, and her directors, including Mr. Scott, who has not made any sales in the past month. The company's directors are seated. At the head of the table is Mrs. Naomi Williams, elegant, commanding, and in full control. Charts, tablets, and documents are spread out. Everyone looks alert except for Mr. Scott, who looks tense. Mrs. Naomi sharply, looking directly at him. Scott, would you care to explain why you haven't made a single sale in the past month? Mr. Scott lowers his eyes, a shamed eye. I'm sorry, ma'am. Mrs. Naomi nods slightly, cold but controlled. It's fine. Now, kindly take your seat and listen carefully as your colleagues share the strategies that have driven real results, something I expect you to learn from before you end up ruining everything I've worked for. Mrs. Naomi, to the rest of you, I must say, I'm proud. You've delivered. You've pushed. You've proven what's possible. Your numbers speak for themselves. Now, I'd like each of you to take a moment and share the marketing psychology, tactics, and insights that helped you achieve these outstanding results. Mr. Scott needs to hear them. Directors exchange knowing glances. Mr. Scott shifts uncomfortably in his seat as the scene begins to shift focus to learning and accountability. Mrs. Allison, good day, everyone. I've made significant sales by applying the decoy effect strategy. I offered 3 different shoe styles at varying prices, and the mid-range shoes seemed to be the most appealing to customers. By placing a higher-priced shoe next to it, the mid-range shoe looked like a steal, and customers were more likely to purchase it. Mrs. Naomi, that's impressive. Thank you. Mr. Jason, what's your report? Mr. Jason, ma'am, I've been using the scarcity strategy. I've been creating a sense of urgency by limiting the quantity of shoes available for each style. This has triggered the fear of missing out in customers, and they've been more likely to make a purchase. Mrs. Naomi, that's a great approach. Mr. Jason, thank you. Emily, what's your strategy? Miss Emily, I've been using social proof. I've been showcasing customer testimonials and reviews on our social media pages and in-store promotions. I encourage satisfied customers to share their experiences with our shoes on social media. I also display customer reviews and ratings in store. This has helped me to seize the opportunity of making more sales with visiting customers and subsequently retaining them. Ethan, law of least effort. I've streamlined our checkout process to make it smoother and more efficient. This has reduced cart abandonment rates and increased sales. Rachel, color psychology. To my own approach, I've used colors strategically in our branding to evoke emotions and build trust. For example, our sales signs are in red to create a sense of urgency. Sometimes I also make use of color blue and green to create different emotional responses in customers. Mr. Brandon, loss aversion. I've framed our promotions in terms of what customers might lose if they don't take advantage of the offer. For example, don't miss out on this limited time discount. Miss Olivia, paradox of choice. I've limited the number of shoe options available to customers to avoid overwhelming them. I offer a curated selection of shoes to make it easier for customers to make a decision. You know, paradox of choice is the idea that having too many options can lead to reduced satisfaction and decision-making paralysis. Mr. Marcus, urgency. I've created a sense of urgency by offering limited time deals and promotions. I often use countdown timers or limited time offers to encourage customers to buy. Sophia, reciprocity. I've offered free samples and discounts to customers, which has built goodwill and increased sales. You know, offering free trials or samples helps to build trust with customers. Mrs. Naomi, quality still matters. It's essential to remember that marketing psychology strategies can only take you so far. If your product doesn't deliver value, no amount of marketing will save it.